and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about the Chinese sticks. I know for a lot of you are going, oh man, the Chinese sticks. You know what? I have run hot and cold on the Chinese sticks. I will tell you that back when I was doing my illusion show, which consisted of the sub-trunk and the sword basket and the zigzag girl illusion, when I was doing that show, I did the Chinese sticks, and it wasn't uncommon for someone to come up to me and say, you know, that was a really good show. I loved the sub-trunk, and I love the zigzag, but the Chinese, those sticks, that was amazing. You know, and I would think, really? But that's the way this trick is. I mean, a lot of magicians will overlook it because, I mean, you get these magic kits these days come with these little plastic Chinese sticks in them, and you know, the magic kits come with the rings too, and the cups and balls as well. But I mean, presenting is a whole different story. Now let me give you a little bit of detail on the Chinese sticks. The trick was a signature effect in the show of Roy Benson, Fred Keating, Silent Mora, Fred Kaps, and Pop Haydn. I mean, these are great performers, and they decided that there was something about the Chinese sticks, and there is. I'm telling you, there is. Now, Max Maven, some of you guys, you might have this. I looked for it, I searched for it, I couldn't find it. Max Maven did a history of the Chinese sticks, and I could not put my hands on it. So if you have it, or if you know how to access it, please put the comment down below. I would love to get my hands on that. I had to do research in other ways, but I would have loved to have had my hands on that particular piece. So Max Maven did it. Please take a look for it. I think that the Chinese sticks is up there with the egg bag and the Professor's Nightmare. It really is, in terms of classic of magic that is going to serve you well. I think you can put it in your show. Now, the Precursor was the Pillars of Solomon effect. The Pillars of Solomon. This was basically two sticks with a string running through them. And that's kind of, in some respects, people think that that's the Precursor. In 1584, the Solomon's Pillars was in, or some variation of it was in the Discovery of Witchcraft. In 1693, the method was described in a book by Jacques Ozanam. In 1900, Satya Ranjan Roy of India is considered to be the originator of the Chinese sticks as we know it. 1902, Shaw's New Ideas in Magic. 1902, the new Hindoo wands and cord was described. 1904, Stanyon's Magic, Volume 5, Number 1, October 1903, page 3. Here they are called Devil Sticks or Fakir's Wands. In 1921, Silent Mora attributes the trick to Hang Ping Chien in the Sphinx, Volume 20, Number 7, September 1921, page 257. And by the way, if I'm going too fast, I'm going to put these notes down below in the notes section, so you can take a look at that. 1926. Now, I'm going to do a presentation on Tarbell 8 because I was asked to do so. But Tarbell 8 includes a very thorough description of the tricks. Allegedly, and I'm not sure this is true, and if you know, please put the comment down below. But allegedly, the material that's in Tarbell 8, which was assembled many, many years later, was compiled by Tarbell in 1926. 1926. So going back to 1926, you have that description. Now, I'm going to put a few videos down below that I want you to take a look at. Fred Kaps performing the Chinese sticks. Take a look at that. It's brilliant. You will love it. There's a young performer that I think is probably going to end up with a Vegas contract, probably going to end up a megastar. His name is Kyle Eschen. He was on Master of Illusions. I think he might have been on Penn and Teller. I'm not sure. But the Chinese sticks is a signature effect for him, and he just kills with it. So I'm going to put that link down below. And then you have Pop Haydn doing what he calls the Old Bamboozle. And you shouldn't miss that either. I'm going to put that link down below too. So take a look at these. If you are dismissing the Chinese sticks, before you say, I'm not going to do that effect, or it's overexposed, or whatever, take a look at these performers doing the effect. I'll tell you, I put the Chinese sticks back in the show, and I'll tell you why. I was reading a book by Terry Seabrook. Now, you think, well, it's an older book. It's a much older book. It's called Seabrook's Book by Terry Seabrook. And he has a presentation for the Chinese sticks in there that resonated with me. And so, an effect, whatever the effect is, whether it's the Chinese sticks or the linking rings or the cups and balls or whatever it is, it has to be in your voice. It has to come from your soul. And for the longest time, I couldn't connect with the sticks. And then when I read Terry Seabrook's presentation, I connected. And now it's back in the show, and I'm happy for that. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I'm glad that you do. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you've not done so already. Please comment down below. I love your comments. And today's very special because we're dealing with a particular classic of magic that some are going to hate and some are going to love. And so I'd love to hear your comments one way or the other. Thank you so much. Have a good day.